off. It is Saturday. Early edition of NASCAR report. So you guys can get your picks in and be all ready for Easter Sunday if that's what you do. I'm here with Joey Tron and Rye Cape once again. As we're going to break down the Food City Dirt Race. You got to make sure you get those letters right or those words in the correct order. Sound a little bit different, but all right. So let's get right into this. So I missed last week's show. I was away. So how did you guys do last week?
Joey Tron missed too.
Yeah, I missed two.
I
So
had two
just why?
guests on, but I had Denny Hamlin, top five. He definitely had a top five car. He was good on strategy, and then we had a late flag, so that didn't cash. It was nowhere close. And then I had Austin Dillon, top 10, and that didn't cash either because of the late flag. So it was a rough one for me, as it seemed to be for most people, at least NASCAR Twitter.
All right. Well, things happen. All right, so let's get right into this. We got some little track facts here. What should we be looking for in this race?
Yeah, so this is a Food City Dirt Race. This is tomorrow at 7 o'clock. This is race number 8 of 36. We are at the Bristol Dirt Track, 133 miles and 250 laps. This is a .533 oval with high banking. So high banked half mile. They're going to do is dump 2,300 truckloads of dirt weighing 30,000 tons on the surface of, and we're going to be racing under the lights. This is the third ever race on this track with dirt. There's not much history or trends to go by. The Cup guys will take on the track tonight to do 4 15-lap heat races to determine the starting grid. So we won't know who's on the pole till later tonight. There won't be any live pit stops here, so you can only pit during stage breaks. It will allow for some strategy calls. You could go until the end of the second stage without having to pit for fuel. So we'll have to see who's going to go pit in the first time and then hope to make it through or keep going until they have to pit for the second stage. Teams will have 3 minutes during the stage breaks to complete service. We don't have to worry about gaining or losing spots on pit road. This track will not take any rubber. You can create multiple lanes to pass on. Starting position doesn't matter here, or at least it hasn't in the last two. Both races, the pole winner failed to lead a single lap. Both winners did score stage points in both stages of their respective race. Joey Logano won the inaugural race. Kyle Busch won last year. And only one driver placed fifth or better in both races, that being Joey Logano. As I said, he was first in the first race, and then he was P3 last year.
All right, sounds good. Yeah. So Joey, since there's only been a couple races, we got a short sample size for this race. Were you able to find any trends that may be
Yeah,
beneficial?
just not really trends, but just three things to keep in mind when betting.
Yeah.
This is the third ever race on this track. The winners here started 10th and 11th, respectively. To back up what Rye said about positioning, doesn't really matter here. And also, like Rye said, in both races, the pole winner failed to lead a single lap, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty wild.
I guess if you were going to ask me to bet that beforehand, I'd say, well, of course they Paul consider at least led one lap. But all right, so there you go. There's some good information there from both those things. So let's get down to what people come for. Who do you guys like to win this race?
Yeah, so I'm treating this as a speedway. I'm not betting too heavy on it. I'm not doing much at all. I'm just looking for value. I'm looking at guys who are good on dirt and guys who've been doing well this season. So my favorite guy this week is Alex Bowman. He was a dirt guy growing up, so he knows how to race on dirt. He finished sixth here last year. He's a top 10 finish in all but one race this season. He has the most points with 263. He's been running a lot of dirt track events recently, and I like his on-track form. He's also first in average finish this season at 7.1. So, yeah, I like Alex Bowman.
All right, good. Joey, who do you like in this one?
I like Benny Hamlin. He got him at plus 2,500 on Bet Rivers. This season he has five top fives and five top tens and one top five. He finished he finished third here in the inaugural race here. In 152 night races, he has 12 wins. I think the added factor here is the nighttime race. You don't really get nighttime races here, so I was really looking for someone who has some experience. And with 152 races under the lights, I think that's some pretty good experience here for making a good strategy, like Ryan had mentioned earlier. And two, he's been in the NASCAR media spotlight a lot recently, with a lot of controversies. What other place to make a name for yourself than being in the winner's circle in the limelight of all this? So I like Denny Hamlin to win and Denny Hamlin top five at plus 290.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Right, you like anybody else in this one?
Yeah, I also
So-
want to say the reason they do that, the first time they did this race, they did it during the day. So they do it at night because I guess the air is better for the dirt. So you don't have all the dust all over the place. So dirt races are meant to be driven in the nighttime. So yeah, my low rider for today is going to be Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He came in second place here in 2021. He has extensive experience racing on dirt. He's been in many of the largest dirt races in the country. He has also won the Daytona 500, and he's shown an uptick in his performance this season. So I think Ricky Stenhouse is going to do well this week.
All right, sounds good. So yeah, Bowman and Stenhouse plus 2,500. Good numbers there. So what do you guys like? What do you guys? What else do you guys got? Like top 10, head to heads, or
Yeah,
what do you guys?
I have one low rider for a top 10. Ty Gibbs top 10. He's starting to pick up his pace in the NASCAR season right now. He has three straight top 10 finishes. He's never raced here before. There's like a few other drivers, so not at much of a big disadvantage. But in 8 races at a pace like this type of track, he's finishing in the top 10 25% of those races. So I like the value for him to place in the top 10 at plus 285 here.
Yeah, I think he's done a truck race in the dirt, and I think he did really well. I think he came in second place. Ty Gibbs also, his last 2 races, he's seen the top 10. I do like that bet. So for me, I have Stenhouse as my top 10. I also took Michael McDowell as a top Ford, and that's plus 2,000. I just think he could have a good race. He's been pretty strong this season. He had a good race last week. He's good on dirt. He's good on these short tracks. So I like him too. Another one I had with the head-to-head, I actually put it in the Discord, was Alex Bowman over Chase Briscoe at plus 139. I'm not big on Briscoe this season. He hasn't really shown me anything. I know a lot of people like him this race, but I'm not on him. And as we know, I'm high on Bowman this week.
Yeah, you also like Bowman top 5, right?
Yeah, Bowman top 5 as well.
Right. So well, if they don't win, and if he doesn't win, as long as he's up there, good for you. All right. So you know what? It's just been we won these a couple times here. Our panel parlay. These are head to head matchups. Put them together in a parlay. We've hit a couple this year. So Joey, who do you like in this?
Yeah, I like Ryan Blaney over Ross Chastain for mine. He's doing okay this season. He has 2 top tens and 1 top 5, and he came in 5th in the last race here and 8th in the inaugural race. So I think he'll have a solid appearance here.
All right, good. Ryan, what's your play?
Yeah, I don't know that I like Ryan Blaney on my card, but I took Joey Logano over William Byron. As I talked about earlier, he's the only driver who's been in the top 5 at this race, and I think he's there at the end as well. I don't think Byron does horrible. I just don't think he does as well as Joey Logano. Another thing, trucks are going to be coming up in a little bit, and I do like William Byron to win that race.
All right, sounds good. And my play for this parlay is Kyle Busch over Chase Briscoe. No reasons. I just go with the flow. Hey, we've been cashing them, so
Yeah.
Why do I need?
Bush won
why
last
do I-
year.
Why do I need a reason? Oh, and just don't let this may not be an Easter Sunday payout number, but this does pay out plus 666. So we got that going for us. Also,
I think it's fitting for Easter.
so we got that going for us. So, all right, we'll run down these guys' plays real quick here. Joey, you like Denny Hamlin to win and finish top 5. You got Ty Gibbs, top 10. Rye's going with Bowman to win at plus 2,500. Top 5 at plus 350. He's throwing in Stenhouse to win ticket there at plus 2,500 also. And top 10 at plus 115. So, and then our parlay play. I've got Kyle Busch over Briscoe. Rye's got Logano over Byron. And Joey's got Blaney over Chastain, even though Rye doesn't like Blaney. But we'll see what happens.
I don't like Chastain on this course either. So,
well, there you go.
I
think he finished like 31st and 35th in the 2 races. Also, make sure this is on DraftKings.
Right. Sorry. Yeah, DraftKings. All right, guys. So good show there. Don't know if you guys, who's happy Easter, happy Passover, happy all those things and whatever you guys celebrate out there. And I think we'll be back next week for the next race. And good luck to you guys. Let's cash some tickets here. And Rye, we'll let you close us out.
Yeah, happy race day. Let's cash some tickets.
All right. See you next week.